Hi everybody, this is Vale Anoa'i coming at you with yet another art video. Since my last art video, I've done 10 new paintings, so I can't wait for you to see them all. This one is called Desert Rose, and the reason I chose those particular colors was because it reminded me very much of the deserts of New Mexico. You've got your beautiful blues and the turquoise, and then your more fiery desert colors. And of course, the rose in the center is all the colors of the fiery desert. Then, this one I did on the morning that they announced the stay-at-home order. And this is a lonely, scared, naked, vulnerable woman reaching out to the person that she always counted on to be there, but now he has to be away because, social distancing. So they're reaching out for each other, but they have to be separated. So it's a commentary on loneliness and fear and don't know when we're going to see each other again. This one is a really cool, funky dragonfly. And anybody who knows me knows I'm a very, very big fan of dragonflies. Have you seen my wrists? Dragonflies. But I digress. So this one is a dragonfly with cool spirally wings. And this background was actually a very happy accident. I overloaded the brush with way too much water and it just went a little crazy. And then it started making this cool, awesome cloud effect that I really, really, really was fond of. So that's that one. And then we come to the end of this watercolor pad, but fear not, I've got this one, which I started immediately after I ran out of pages in that one. This one was a collaboration I did with Julio, and you'll notice I called this one The Body is the Temple because it started out with just the eye, and I started doing an optic nerve, which became a spinal cord, which became almost like a church or temple type of building made of bones, and the three eyes, and it's sitting on a brain-like cloud over the earth. So it's like you got your outer space, the eye is glowing, and it's just a pretty cool piece that we're both really fond of. We love the way this one turned out. It's very strange and enjoyable. This one is Skull and Rose. It's a cow skull, and in one of the eyes is a rose. Pretty straightforward. I tried to duplicate that same effect with the cool background with overwatering, but this one didn't turn out quite as similar as the other one, but it's got its own cool effect, and I like it. Then we have one that has been extremely popular on my website, Sammy in Crazy Colors. This is based on a photo I adore of my dog Sammy looking up at the camera with always one ear out, one ear down. And I decided to make the colors a little crazy because like I said, anybody who knows this dog knows just how crazy she actually is. And this is Sammy in funky colors, all these bright, wild colors and designs, very much like Dante in the movie Coco, when he's in his spirit guide form. So that's that one. Somebody recently bought that on a shirt, as a matter of fact. Then, since I couldn't have a picture of Sammy and not my beloved Madison, this is my beloved Chihuahua Madison, who passed away at 18 years old back in November. 18! So I made her into a little fire spirit because this little dog, I always used to call her my little Spitfire, my little fireball. She was a cheeky little precious thing all the way up until her dying day. So I had to make her fiery, like her personality. This is called Chakra Flowers. And there's a picture I love of myself at a friend's wedding. And it was an outdoor wedding, and I was looking at, kind of off in the distance, but there was this beautiful white orchids right by my face. So I'm like, okay, I could do white, but let me jazz it up. Let me add a little Vale spice to that idea. So of course, it can't just be a regular scene. It's got to be in outer space with some deep indigo surrounding the scene, and the stars and the different chakra colors as each one of the flowers, and of course a dragonfly, because again, dragonflies, they're my thing. There was one just outside the house right before I started this video, so Dragonfly approves. And then this one is a literal sunflower. Think about it, the sunflower as a sun. Pretty straightforward, right? I really like the way this one turned out, and I've never painted a sunflower before. This was my very first sunflower, so of course I had to take the concept super literally, because that's kind of what I do. But that is sunflower. This one I just did this morning, and it's an artist with some pretty fantastic hair painting an image of herself because she's alone, she's lonely, and she wants companionship, but she has no companionship, so she literally has to create her own companion. So you'll see the paintbrush with the paint, and she's just starting to color in the design of a self-portrait of herself. So it's intentionally undone like that. It's intentionally unfinished looking because she's creating that companion. And I believe that's all of them for now. Yep, those are the paintings I've done since my last video, all of which are quarantine life inspired, I guess you could say. Now, yesterday, the city of Mount Dora, Florida, which is a center for the arts in every way, did a virtual art show, and I contacted them, and 3 of my paintings were featured in the virtual art show, and all 3 are ones I have done during our quarantine life, so you could see them in my previous video. So I hope everybody's doing well and holding it together the best we can. There's got to be a silver lining, and there's got to be a light at the end of the tunnel. It can't go on like this forever, but in the meantime, I'm doing a heck of a lot of painting and a lot of coursework, and I'm just keeping myself busy. I'm making it a plan to do a video every week so that I can either do another poetry reading or read a chapter from one of my books that I've written, or show you whatever art I've done in the past week since the last video. So this YouTube channel is going to get a lot more attention. I might even plop on some music and do some kind of cool dance or something, who knows? So you'll never know until you come to the channel and see. And I will see you next week. Thank you for coming to visit my channel, and see you next time, folks. I hope you're taking this time to unleash your creative side. Whatever activities you enjoy doing, whether it's sketching, painting, knitting, playing a musical instrument, whatever it is, video editing, there's nothing but time. So dig deep and find something cool and creative that you like to do. Who knows? It could end up being very lucrative in the future. Have a great one, everybody, and happy Easter.